Ancient Egypt lasted for more than 3,000 years, making it one of the longest and most fascinating civilizations in human history. During that time, hundreds of rulers sat on the throne of Egypt. Some ruled quietly and left little impact, while others changed the entire course of history. These rulers were known as pharaohs, powerful leaders believed to be chosen by the gods. In this video, we will explore 10 of the most powerful and influential pharaohs who helped shape the destiny of ancient Egypt. Number 10, Djoser. More than 4,600 years ago, Pharaoh Djoser ruled Egypt during a time when the kingdom was still developing its identity. His reign became famous because of one extraordinary project, the Step Pyramid of Saqqara. This massive structure, designed by the architect Imhotep, was the first pyramid ever built. Before Djoser, royal tombs were simple structures known as mastabas. The step pyramid changed everything and began the era of pyramid construction that would define ancient Egypt for centuries. Number 9, Hatshepsut. Hatshepsut is remembered as one of the most remarkable rulers in Egyptian history. In a society dominated by male pharaohs, she managed to claim the throne and rule as a full pharaoh. She even adopted traditional royal symbols, including the ceremonial beard. Instead of focusing on wars, Hatshepsut concentrated on trade and economic growth. One of her greatest achievements was organizing a famous expedition to the land of Punt, bringing valuable goods such as incense, gold, and rare animals back to Egypt. Number 8, Akhenaten. Akhenaten is known as one of the most unusual rulers Egypt ever had. During his reign, he attempted to transform Egyptian religion completely. Traditionally, Egyptians worshipped many gods, but Akhenaten promoted the worship of a single sun deity known as Aten. He even built a new capital city dedicated to this religious vision. Although his reforms did not survive long after his death, his reign remains one of the most dramatic religious experiments in ancient history. Number 7, Tutankhamun. Tutankhamun became pharaoh at a very young age, possibly around 9 years old. Although his reign was relatively short, he became one of the most famous pharaohs in modern times. This is mainly because his tomb was discovered almost untouched in 1922 by archaeologist Howard Carter. The incredible treasures found inside, including the famous golden mask, gave historians valuable insights into the wealth and culture of ancient Egypt. Number 6, Seti I. Seti I was a strong military leader who ruled during the 19th dynasty. When he came to power, Egypt needed stability and stronger borders. Seti led several military campaigns in the Near East to restore Egypt's influence in the region. He also invested heavily in temple construction and religious restoration. His temple at Abydos is still considered one of the most beautifully decorated temples in Egypt. Number 5, Thutmose III. Thutmose III is often called the greatest military commander in ancient Egyptian history. During his reign, he led numerous campaigns that expanded Egypt's empire across large parts of the Near East. His strategic victories brought enormous wealth and influence to Egypt. Because of his leadership and military success, historians sometimes refer to him as the Napoleon of ancient Egypt. Number 4, Amenhotep. The third Amenhotep III ruled during one of the most prosperous periods in Egyptian history. Instead of focusing on warfare, his reign emphasized diplomacy, art, and massive construction projects. Egypt became extremely wealthy during this time, and foreign rulers often sent gifts to maintain peaceful relations. Among the most famous monuments from his reign are the gigantic statues known as the Colossi of Memnon. But number 3, Ramesses II. Ramesses II, also known as Ramesses the Great, ruled Egypt for more than 60 years. His long reign allowed him to leave an enormous legacy across the country. Ramesses led major military campaigns, including the famous Battle of Kadesh against the Hittites. He also ordered the construction of many temples and monuments, including the impressive rock temples of Abu Simbel. Number 2, Khufu ruled during the 4th dynasty and is remembered as the pharaoh who built the Great Pyramid of Giza. This enormous structure is the largest pyramid ever constructed and remains one of the most famous monuments in the world. The precision and scale of the Great Pyramid demonstrate the immense organizational power of the Egyptian state during Khufu's reign. Number 1, Narmer is widely believed to be the ruler who united Upper and Lower Egypt around 3100 BC. Before Narmer, the Nile region was divided into separate kingdoms. By uniting them under one crown, he created the foundation of what would become one of the greatest civilizations in human history. Because of this achievement, Narmer is often considered the founder of the Egyptian state. Ancient Egypt produced many legendary rulers, but these 10 pharaohs had some of the greatest influence on the civilization's development. Their achievements in politics, religion, architecture, and warfare helped shape the history of Egypt for thousands of years. Even today, their monuments and stories continue to fascinate people all over the world. If you enjoy videos about history, mysteries, and fascinating discoveries, consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this.